Oh man. Woo. People been hitting me up talking about Swiss, man. Like I'm assuming these people are Camp Drake. They're sending me the receipts. It was like, yo, man, you the only one that told the truth. You know, we play your video out here, man, but you told the truth. Like, dudes just be hating because other guys on top and they not. So they jealous of his position. I'm like, all right. So we all aware of Swizz Apology or whatever that was. Cause it wasn't sincere. So that's why they was like, we don't even need your apology. We know you don't like us, so act the same way when you see us and use the P word to describe them. Now, why would he be so bent out of shape about a Busta Rhymes song that he didn't even do? I'm like, why are you so emotionally attached if Busta Rhymes ain't even that doggone fired up about it? Busta Rhymes like, yo, man, look, that was a long time ago. Look, he wasn't there to do the song with me. He wanted to do the song with Dilla. I just happened to be in there, and then we end up doing some work together. But it wasn't like he came out there to do the song with me. Yeah, but I'm still hot though. Okay, because this is about Buster. Yeah, screw that dude. He's soft. He's a little boy. He's a punk. I'm like, what in the world is going on with old Swissy? Boy, Swiss was hot. Swiss cheese, baby. That Swiss cheese is melting. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? Then I slowly began to realize all that old stuff about what happened when they did do Fancy, and then they were working on the album for Alicia. Then I said, oh, now I get it. It's making sense now. And as I began to witness it and see how it's playing out, and it was making sense, like, oh, okay, I get it now. And they were like, oh, it's a lot more stuff he done after that. He did the Meek Mill beat trying to diss Drake. He jumped in there and linked up with Meek and wanted to do the beat and produce the beat for that. Then he claimed he was mad over the fact that uh, he telling people he wrote Alicia Keys' whole album. Drake didn't say that to nobody. Oh, he told that to Nicki Minaj. Nicki interview didn't say that. Even though his credit was on there as a writer for I'm Ready, and all that. They didn't want that energy out to the public just of yet. It was a very difficult situation at that time. What was going on with the like record companies and everything, and how they wanted to promote it. And the song was supposed to be about Swizz and him, and then he made the song all about Nicki Minaj. And like, oh, I made that song thinking about Nicki Minaj. It was like, dude, he was like, you disrespecting my wife. It's a bunch of goofiness. But they saying and what they believe is that this goes back to the Take Care album. He thought he was gonna be producing on that album, and Just Blaze got picked over him, and that really got him livid. That Drake chose not to work with Swizz, and he felt some kind of way, and he was like, "Oh, okay." Word. That's what it is. Swizz beats Just Blaze better than me. Okay. We just only had a hit record, but okay. So that was that was it. You know, that's how he looked at it. But he never ever let it go. That's how Swizz is. So I understand the energy, but to get that information back was a little, like wow. Oh, don't think I'm just gonna make this all about Swizz and Jersey again. No, this is a double bubble, a double bubble, the double bubble, baby. Now let's talk about Eminem messing around with Diddy and Revolt. So anyway, Eminem leaks a song, the original verse he did on the Conway Bang, where he takes shots at Joe Budden and Revolt. And it's like, why are you mad at Revolt? Mentions MGK again and all this stuff. Why did you leak this all of a sudden? You know why he leaked it? Because everybody's dogging him because MGK got Megan Fox and is burning up all of the trending topics. So now all of a sudden, here comes a leaked verse that he supposedly destroyed, talking about Joe Budden and doggone Revolt. My thing is, if you felt that way, and you should have said it a long time ago, because ain't nothing gonna leak unless y'all leaked it. Ain't nobody checking for you like that, dog. Nobody's checking for Eminem. Newsflash: no matter how many views you purchase for him, nobody's checking for Eminem. Understand that. The teeny boppers, none of the young kids, none of them. If they could pick between Eminem, some 12-year-old suburbanized white kid could pick between Eminem or Takashi 69 or Bluetooth, they're going to pick those two. They're going to pick Snitch 9 and Bluetooth and Chopper and everybody else. And you'd be like baffled. But that's how it is. That's the new younger audience. They're not caught into Eminem. Like I tried to explain to people, his wave that he had in his moment and where he was the man and relevant to that degree is over because you have a great social media marketing team. You're able to push your numbers up and inflate them. Don't make you relevant. Why are you dissing Revolt? You know, if you want to come at Joe Budden, you don't know a better way to come at Joe Budden. You still talking about Joe Budden and they pushed the wrong button. That's why he's broke. Dude, if you wanted to diss Joe Budden, just diss Joe Budden. But please, don't try to make a rhyme off button or wordplay. And it's like, it's lame. It's been ran into the ground. Now, I guess that's why he cut it, because he's like, let's cut this. And like Revolt put up a message said, F you too, Eminem. Revolt. I don't know why this man's playing with Diddy. Like Diddy don't grab kettlebells and go after people's heads. You keep playing with Diddy. See what happens. It's not a good idea to mess with people who you can't control or don't really truly know. So let that be an example to you. But I doubt it's some change because Eminem is used to having things his way. He's used to being rich and in control. but he's distant and cut off from reality. They lived in their bubble in the industry, and they think they know how the world is until they have to step back into it. And he realized this is not something I want to step back into. I'm going to give you a group and let them go step back into it. I can go chill back in my house. Stay in the house, stay under the covers. This is not for you. So, only thing your leaked verse did was gonna get attention for the half of the day. It's not even strong enough to get its own video. It's got to be shared with the Drake video. So that's where you fall into, M. So you tried to run distraction because MGK was burning up the headlines. Well, you can own the headlines if you tell us where the hoes at. You got $100 some million. Where the hoes at? We don't want to see no snares. We want to know where the hoes at. M. That's it. So everybody else, thank you for subscribing to the page. All the newbies, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and select all so you don't miss any notifications whenever they get sent out. Definitely thank you all for the Patreon. You guys who are over there now, we still having that Jordan conversation over there today. And that should be it. I'm out.